Undisputed Chaos here with another food review, this time of Nestle Tollhouse chocolate chip cookies. And yes, I could eat this whole roll of cookie dough.
No.
Right now.
Bad. Not okay.
But we'll worry about that later. For now, we cooked a different roll of, the same cookie, and here they are. Just basic chocolate chip cookies, and
basically delicious.
Yeah. So, my new job uses an instrument called cookie sheets to load freight, and I always am thinking of like soft baked chocolate chip cookies all day. So, tastes like a pretty darn good chocolate chip cookie.
They're delicious. I love them. Very good. So where's Shredder? Anybody get a letter from him?
He must have went back to the Technodrome for a little spell. Probably too frustrated with us.
He's after the turtles.
Maybe. We seem to have lost his assistance for the time being.
These are very minimal effort to cook. You just pretty much cut the dough out of it, put it on a cookie sheet, and it was, what, about 15 minutes or so?
Well, technically, you're supposed to scoop the dough.
I can actually,
But I chose cutting it into the rings.
Let me take a look at this. I'm curious.
To make it a more perfect cookie.
There has to be some sort of preservative, I would think.
They're great in the milk.
I'm going in.
They're really, I mean, the ingredients is exactly what you would expect. Flour, sugar, semi-sweet chocolate morsels, vegetable shortening, water, eggs, molasses, salt, baking soda, sodium aluminum phosphate, which is baking powder, natural flavor, and vanilla extract. So the only thing that's a little sus is the natural flavors. I'm impressed. A lot of these chocolate chip cookie dough, there's kind of a tinny flavor to them because they have a preservative in them. Nestle's did not go
Dip
that
that
route.
in there. It tastes like a Chips Ahoy, like the consistency. Like
I don't want a Chips Ahoy on this. I want this to taste like a...
I know, but if you dip it in the milk, it turns it into like a
It's
dip.
really good.
This is a 9 out of 10 for me. This is really good for a low effort,
But
not homemade.
I'm super impressed. Like, I wouldn't feel bad buying this as someone who bakes from scratch, and saying, I bake chocolate chip cookies. I wouldn't feel bad about it because everything in here is what I would put in it in my own kitchen, as opposed to a lot of these rolls of chocolate chip cookies that you can get at the grocery store have some sort of a preservative in them or something to keep them good longer. And Nestle didn't go that route. They went ahead and just made their cookies and put them in a tube, which I think is totally awesome, and probably means they have a shorter shelf life, although I can't prove that, than some of the other chocolate chip cookies, and they don't taste tinny, so highly recommend.
I know Pillsbury does a roll just like this. I don't know if they're better or worse. We'll have to try that at some point.
Definitely.
This would be a 9 out of 10 for a low effort cookie. You can just cut it or whatever, put it on a cookie sheet. Even I can do it, and I can't do anything in the kitchen.
We're gonna have to remember that because, like, we love chocolate chip cookies in this house, and like I said, I feel perfectly happy putting these
Technically,
out.
according to the instructions, you're supposed to like take scoops and put them on the cookie sheet and cook them that way. I chose to cut them into disc and put them on the cookie sheet that way so that it would look nicer.
All right, well, nothing but love for these. I highly recommend. So,
I would say a 9.
9? Did you give a number, Biz? I didn't.
A 9 only because my favorite chocolate chip cookies have dark chocolate chips in them, and these are semi-sweet. That's literally the only thing that would push them over the edge for me.
You can go 8.
Okay. Well, there you go. Like and subscribe. Try these cookies out. They're delicious. And as soon as this camera goes off, I'm going to eat this entire roll of cookie dough.
No, you're not.
Until next time.